do it.
Wah, 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 wah.
It's another TromBonus episode. Should we leave that in? Sure. It's just Celine, Rob, Engineer Joey, and a pocket full of dreams as we go down under for the first time to talk about fancy pants genre mashup band, the Cat Empire.
I know.
On Checkered Past, the Skad cast.
They got fun skating pros modern. Scars the gig come from everyone. Not too long, neither is this strong. Checkered past, but you can't go wrong. It's a TromBonus episode.
What up, Checkerheads? Welcome to Checkered Past, the Skad cast with Celine and Rob. Show we're an ACDC next episode for a ska pun. And see you next episode for a ska pun. Explore the history and impact of a different band each episode and hope to bring in new fans along the way. That sucked. I'm Rob, and this is Sia.
Oh, what?
She's from Australia.
Oh, okay. And then what was the first one again?
ACDC.
Oh, yeah, they're from Australia.
Yeah. Right?
I didn't know Sia was Australian.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Kylie Minogue, you could have maybe done something.
Sia.
Like, I can't get you out of my head next Tuesday.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know how you write these. That's one of Kylie Minogue's singles.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was just trying to think like a Rob. I was just trying to think like a Rob.
Sia was on a Hilltop Hood song. That's fun.
Sia made a really distasteful movie about autism.
Yeah, she's made some poor decisions. She's
And
like,
she will not hear what you have to say about it either.
I think that's what makes her fascinating.
Yeah.
Is you're just like the double down on what is basically just something that's tone deaf.
Yes.
Where you're like, you're not stupid.
Well-intended, but tone deaf.
Well-intended
Yeah.
and tone deaf, but you just will double down.
Yeah.
Like
will
nobody's
not hear
business.
anything, especially like just, other neurodivergent people being like, I was offended by this.
Yeah,
and just being like, no, you weren't.
No, you
It's
weren't.
like,
I was
okay.
smart.
Yeah.
And I wrote a great movie. I'm Robin. This is my sister and co-host, Celine.
So, slugs. So what's the
Oh,
band?
episode.
I have no idea who they are.
Engineer Joey's here. This is the Cat Empire.
The Cat Empire. I feel like I've heard that.
This is like...
So it's not
this
the
is
cat,
a
it's not the cat bite.
This is the college radio, like jazz club.
Okay,
Like
I feel
they're
like I've
gonna
heard
sell
of
out the Windspear Theater.
Oh.
Like this is like smart people music.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't heard it.
Skywalker fought them.
Is it supposed to be?
You know, like-
is it
like
is
a
it supposed to
cat
be a Star
empire.
Wars thing or
Empire
no?
Sorry?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not a Star Wars thing. That'd
It's
be
not a
fun
Star
though.
Wars thing. I don't know. You don't know what when people are doing a Star Wars thing.
You really don't.
Could be anywhere.
It could be like someone's doing a Star Wars thing and you just don't even
No.
know. You're just walking around. There's a Star Wars
yeah,
happening.
call me Grogu.
Okay, Grogu's here.
Hi. Or I don't know. Meet me. Like, does he have a? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the Mandalorian.
Yeah, he says.
That's
meet me.
what he says. That's-
Grogu. Meet me. Grogu. Meet me. Aw.
He's a Pokemon. Yep,
Yeah.
you got it.
Werner Herzog's like favorite thing that he's ever worked with, Grogu.
Does he say anything?
What, Werner Herzog?
Grogu.
Oh.
Is Werner Herzog in the movie?
It's not
or
in
the
a movie.
Mandalorian?
It's in
Yeah.
yes, he
Yeah,
is.
he's in there.
What does he do?
He's like some kind of bad guy.
That's crazy. That's cool. And he loves him. He's like gone
Yeah.
on record being like, I love this animatronic baby.
Yeah, he's like, don't make it CGI. This animatronic is the best thing I've ever seen.
Okay, apparently we have friends that went to the Star Wars thing and they had Grogu there at the time. And apparently he's pretty, I saw a picture. He's pretty incredible. That thing's worth a pretty penny.
Season 3's coming out on Mandalorian. You gonna watch it?
No. I'm sad that I did get into a Google search of that one chick that looked really cool and badass, and then she ended up having really shitty politics.
Carano.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty fascinating, actually.
Yeah, that's another one.
I was like,
Fascinating?
she
Or
looks
she
like
just
such a
an idiot?
badass like chick, and then just sucks so much.
Fascinating.
It does fascinate me. I was obsessed with her, and when all that was going down, like I just
Yeah, you
couldn't
must
get
have.
enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough of listening
Because she
to what
just keeps
stupid
digging
shit.
her own grave. Like,
Oh, and she was
so
on like,
deep, and
wasn't she on
doubles down.
Parlor? I
Yeah.
feel like she was on Parlor.
No, she absolutely lost her contract with Disney/Star Wars, and they were gonna write an entire show around her character. She lost that and instead went to do like Tucker Carlson produced movies
Yeah.
on that weird right wing channel, which is like fuck you, go girl. I guess if that's your jam, then give her.
Bananas. Just bananas.
B1
Yeah,
and
I'm pretty
B2.
sure. I'm pretty sure she was in that like 95% fictional movie about Hunter Biden's like laptop.
Oh
or
my
whatever.
God, I forgot
I'm
about that.
pretty sure that
I
was her
really-
first movie, like after
creepy.
the whole thing.
I really like the idea of instead of saying like that's bananas, being like that's B1 and B2.
Right from
Did you just come up with that?
I said it quietly and nobody responded. I
That-
thought
that
that's
is
B1
good.
and B2.
B1.
Is that
That's
CanCon?
B1 and B2.
Or bananas and
It's
pajamas
Australian,
I
is it
think.
not?
Oh, is bananas and pajamas from
I'm pretty
Australia?
sure they had Australian accents.
Now we got to know.
Bananas.
Now we got to know.
in
And also, that's
pajamas?
the perfect segue.
Yeah, if it is an Australian children's television.
Bananas in pajamas.
We did it.
Pajamas.
We did it. Thanks,
Yeah.
Joey.
I know.
No problem.
The bananas are falling down the stairs.
Did they fall down the stairs, or they just
They're
walk
coming down the
stairs?
stairs.
Yeah.
I bet
They got a
they
thing.
fell at one point, though. There had
Who
to
were
be
their
a-
friends? Bears. There was bears, right?
Teddy
This was-
bears. They're chasing teddy bears.
Yeah, they are
Duh.
chasing
It's
tits
in
in
the
the song.
Also,
loved
Australian
I was
cat
too-
things. Also, Australian cat things. I believe today is the day Cat Bite is
In Australia.
flying to Australia today. So good luck, friends.
Speaking of cats and speaking of Australia. Wait, so Celine, did you have something?
I just want to go back to bananas and pajamas
Yeah,
for
that's
a second.
important. Okay.
I just think it probably. I was like, okay, I watched.
It
Blue's
probably holds
Clues.
up? Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah. I think I watched
All right.
a lot of things too old. Remember?
Oh,
Justin,
absolutely.
your friend Justin would watch
I
Blue's
was-
Clues with me.
I was
Yeah, he
too
liked
old
it.
for
I
Blues
Bananas
loved
and
Blue's
Pajamas. Okay,
Clues.
Yeah.
I
And
was
Bananas
too
and
old for
Pajamas.
Bananas and Pajamas
But
as
it's
well.
funny.
But it was on when I went home for lunch
Yeah.
from elementary school. That and there was another CanCon deep cut, Under the Umbrella
Under the
Tree.
umbrella tree, which I loved because
Yeah.
it had puppets.
Yes, and
Yeah.
they were both on at lunchtime. Well into like I was like,
I feel like
11
Bananas
or
and
12.
I think they
and,
were
like,
funny
watching them.
guys. I feel like they were funny.
You like mimes,
And
they were
gay,
Australian
and
mimes.
Gay subtext. I guess they're twins.
Yeah, I was like, aren't they related?
I don't know about that.
Gay subtext.
That'd be weird. That's a part of the queer culture I haven't engaged in when it's like you have the same name and you look exactly the same.
Not the exact same.
No,
name, though.
B1 and B2.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know. They must be siblings. Is it in the Wikipedia?
Yeah. Is it in the Wikipedia? All
Does
right.
it say like
All right.
brother banana one? Brother.
This is-
Yeah, maybe
this is-
maybe
this is
B stands
ska.
for different things. Maybe
It
it's
was
like Bob
dubbed.
one.
It was dubbed.
Just dubbed to Canadian accents.
No way.
That's
I want to see the
insane.
original Australian bananas
That
in
is
pajamas.
crazy. I can't even believe it.
It'd be funny if they just have insane.
They're like smacking
Boy,
the-
get out of
Crikey,
here,
you
titty
cunt."
bay. Crikey, you cunt. Throw those bears on the barbie.
It does not stipulate whether they're brothers or not.
Exactly. They never.
Throwing on the B1.
This is-
B1 dunk. Oh, that's just the banana.
yeah.
B2 the, banana.
Yeah. All right. This is good.
They're the banana. That's
This-
Rat in a hat. I don't remember rat in a
Oh, you don't
hat.
remember Rat in a Hat? He's the original Ratatouille. Except for it's the other way around. Instead of being the hat, he's wearing a hat.
You seem very interesting.
Thrilling podcast listening
Well,
here.
yeah. There's,
Wow, this is
there were
amazing.
156 episodes.
Woo! Not enough.
It's just like, oh wait, no, that was just the second run. The first run was 304
There we
episodes.
Now
go.
we're
That didn't seem
talking.
that didn't seem
Now
like
we're
enough.
450 episodes.
There's a
Wow,
lot of
that's
lore to get
that's a
through
binge.
in the,
That's
the
30
Bananas
minutes.
universe. Okay, sweet. So it's Australian. That's so fun.
Yeah, that is fun.
So the Banana Empire
Yeah.
is our band.
So we got some Cat Empire to talk about. So I'm gonna thank our friend Ben. We talked about him earlier from
Hey.
Mini Vandal. He put together the playlist or the selection of songs for this TromBonus. As always, if you join our Patreon, you can suggest TromBonuses for us to review. They are a ska-adjacent band. I wouldn't say they're exclusively ska, but let's listen to one of their hit singles so that we can kind of get an idea of what we're in for. The song's called Hello. Hello.
Like the Lionel Richie one?
No.
Oh.
We're kind of a B1 and a B2, Rob.
Oh, very much so.
I'm Rat in a Hat.
Yeah, you're right on that. Okay.
Remember this from like
Yeah.
iPhone commercials?
No, but
Oh, I see what kind of band this is now. This is an iPod commercial band. Yeah. Definitely an iPod with silhouettes and dancing. And then you're like,
100%.
Shazam just came out.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, what's this fucking rad-ass song?
Yeah. And also
I'm
super
just
Australian.
The Banana Empire is my Australian pop culture podcast. Hello.
Oh, there's scratching. There was some scratching up in there.
Heavy scratches. They like to do scratches.
Okay, what is this kind of rapping? Like, it's not Grimes, but like, what would this like smart little, I don't know, accent rap?
Well, so Australian hip hop is like
It's its own
huge,
thing. Okay.
right? So it's all surrounded by like you got I forget what the record label is called, but it has Hilltop Hoods. They're like the biggest one. They're the most crossover. I saw them here in Edmonton. They're crazy. And then there's God, I can't even remember his name. Anyway, now I'm blanking on literally every Australian hip hop band I've ever listened to.
I can't think
Draft.
of one.
Draft was the other big one. They're great, and it's Australian hip hop is very like old school, like 80s, 90s,
Yeah,
like
it
boom
kind of
bappy.
has like a UK sort of sound, but
Yeah,
it's
it has a
definitely
U-
different.
Yeah.
But they also thicken up that Australian
Yeah.
accent. They don't let it
Totally.
slide.
That's
so.
why it kind of, I guess, reminded me of Grime in a way, because it's like just really leaning into the accent.
Yeah, minus
and
if you
coming
take out
off a little,
if you take out the hoodness,
or like take out the
like-
low class to it, like
Yeah.
the like, and bring it up to upper middle class.
Correct. It's like make it a little bit more like suburban.
Suburban, yeah,
Yeah.
instead
Like-
of like living, but you're not living paycheck
Like,
to paycheck. You're
there's-
not on the tick.
Yeah. No.
You're not on the tick.
No.
I know that from that Amel and the Sniffer song.
No. You learn a lot from
Gacked
animals.
on anger.
Gacked on anger.
Yeah.
Jacked on it.
Gacked on anger. That's Australian.
That is.
Yeah.
How much more Australian references will we make?
Oh, hey, I mentioned your hair was like Brody earlier. That's Australian too. Look at this.
Oh,
Holy smokes.
I did Liberty Spikes once with the Knox Gelatin, and my mom did let me experiment with my aesthetic a lot. So we have to. Thank God. One thing she said, no dreads, and I like that. I'm so
Smart,
happy I don't get
smart
to
lady.
get canceled. Yeah, very
Yeah,
smart,
smart
very
lady.
smart.
I don't get to get
and
canceled.
Then, yeah, I mean, I do have a vacation
thinking-
braid photo that
Yeah,
could surface at any
vacation
time.
braid.
I was 8, but you know, I'm waiting for it.
Oh, no, canceled.
And I wore a Mandarin
Canceled.
shirt in the 2000s, so I'm waiting for it. Never brown face or anything, but Mandarin shirt and vacation braids.
Fu Manchu. I remember your Fu Manchu.
Oh, shut up. That didn't happen. But the suicide spikes.
Can you imagine though?
With a vacuum cleaner, like
Think-
the hose.
think about
Me
it.
wearing
Yeah,
a stick-on one.
Yeah.
like a red
Just
one?
every
This really
day.
matches your
Yeah.
hair.
I mean, I did do that a lot. Like, I still think that's pretty funny when you put your hair,
is
people
good
on
for the
video,
video.
yeah, when you
Yeah.
put your hair over
It
your
is-
lip
it
in a
is funny.
fun way.
make a
It's
fun
really
video.
fun.
Yeah,
And
it's
it does
really
make,
fun.
so yes,
It
there
is
probably
fun.
is a picture of me, to be honest, doing this with red hair.
If you're not a picture
And it does
right
look
now, you're
great.
really missing
Like,
out.
I look honestly amazing. So,
It's better than my mustache.
And mine.
what were we talking about?
Cat Empire. So anyway, so that's his
That's
band.
a Jams. That's their biggest #1 hit.
Yeah,
that
well,
wasn't
one
ska.
of no, they're not exclusively a ska band.
I know, but that wasn't ska.
But that basic so
I know. I just heard of them today.
Surprise, their #1 song isn't ska.
they are described as an alternative rock / jazz band. It's typically, but there's also a lot of hip hop, Latin, ska, reggae. They kind of do a little bit of everything. But I decided we're just going to do their ska rock steady type stuff. So let's keep it going. This is off their phenomenal 2003 debut, Cat Empire. This is the song "How to Explain." I think it's the end of the song.
That's a great song title, also. How to Explain. That's
Yeah.
very funny.
That album cover I'm looking at on your laptop looks so. This is like a very big. Oh, we must have had. We had this at Mars and Venus. There's no way we didn't have this at Mars and
This
Venus.
has Mars and Venus in
Written all over it. Yeah.
Do you see the little symbol?
Yes,
Doesn't-
that I've seen many times.
Doesn't that feel like a Mars and Venus like
It does.
shirt
That
would
yeah.
have?
Well, I feel like we had a belt buckle or something. The belt buckle case still lives on.
Oh, also there's Crazy Trumpet.
Yeah, it was a wild trumpet. It appeared. A wild trumpet appeared.
Yeah, a wild trumpet appeared, yeah. Just
Trumpet, 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 trumpet. Whoa.
Yeah.
did you get that?
Nothing happens when the light turns out the lights. Then we fade and yawn to music. That's the language of our soul.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Wow.
They're very, their debut is very, like, upbeat.
Oh, and then dub thing.
Bruh, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. You know?
Yes, I do know. I'm aware of Brup Stickum.
Stick 'em.
Which I actually more associate with hip-hop than I do with dub. But I guess it's all the same.
This is sweet.
It's just time to light up your joint,
Yeah.
man. Just
I
give you
know.
enough time to get high.
Smoko.
Leave me alone.
Leave
I'm
me
on
alone.
Smoko. They're on Smoko. Leave them alone.
I don't think they're talking about weed, though. I think they're just having
Different
this-
kind of
the
smoko.
chats. Yeah, they do not. They seem like cocaine and cigarette beer people.
Like, I would not be surprised if they were only cigarettes.
Yeah, just cigarettes.
Like,
Well,
they're
and
just
beer.
like
And
chain
booze.
and beer, yeah.
Yeah, cheap
but just
beer.
like chain smokers, like for days.
Yeah.
Like if I ever saw them and they didn't have like just a butt hanging out of their teeth while they're
Smoko
playing.
is one of their
They can-
biggest songs, and then their other
They
is
can
the price
already,
of cigarette
yeah, they can
smoke is
already
going up.
barely afford
Forward.
their rent because the price of cigarettes is going up again. It's like the price of smokes.
Price of smokes.
That's what it is.
What'd you think of that?
I would never listen to that on my own time.
No?
But it's good. Yeah, I understand that that's good music.
It's so
fun.
good. I
It was
loved
all
it.
over
I love how much fun they're
I
having.
don't like. They kind of give me a cake energy. They give me cake. Do you feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I also
they're
like
giving
cake.
me cake energy.
Wait, who?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I yelled. We gotta get somebody isolate that sound clip. Isolate that sound clip. And throw it back in his face. Rob's like edit point.
Yeah. Joey
My
sends it to me,
scream.
and I'm going to be like 24 minutes and 1 second.
That's
What?
the loudest sound I've made on the podcast so far. So when the vocal thing like spikes, you'll
Yeah.
know that's when I reacted to
Right
cake.
there.
It's right there. You can see it. The waves are going crazy. Anyways,
Next song from the same album, The Chariot.
This is a song that came up on me one night when the news it had been telling me better one
And they have two vocalists. So they'll sometimes trade off.
Sweet.
They're both very Australian, but one guy is very Australian.
And we kill ourselves are laughing at the funny things we say. We had them stay for special times when the crew would call us shakedown. We break down our party land, mind women. That's so sexy. They
This is good. Like this a lot.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
I'd say like in their first album, it's way more like big sounding and really upbeat, and they kind of get like chiller as they progress. They get a little bit more like downbeat.
Our weapons were our instruments, made from a timber and steel. We never yielded to conformity, but stood like kings in a chariot that's riding on
The harmony's sweet.
Right? So fun.
yeah, this is probably the best song we've listened to.
And it's not even the best song on this album yet.
That was
Pretty
good.
fun.
Yeah.
So
Do they have a lot of albums?
They are quite prolific, yes.
Yeah, they seem like a lot of album kind of peeps. Do they? Is it like two dudes or is it a full band? Or
Huge
like-
band, yeah.
It's a huge band.
Yeah. So okay, wait. So Harry and Felix are the two vocalists. Harry also plays the trumpet. He's the honkin' trumpet guy. And then there's a bassist, drummer, the turntablist, who else does percussion, and then piano.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fun.
That's a pretty big band, right? It's fun.
Yeah.
They're going for it.
What about
This-
the git boxes?
I said guitar, did I not?
Oh, did you?
I thought I did.
Guitar.
Guitar. No, I didn't say guitar. There is a guitar though.
Yeah, and drums.
I said drums. That I said. I was drums. Yes, I said that.
Drums.
That was a reference to another podcast. 145 is the next song, and guess what? It's my favorite song.
Guess what? That sounds like a standing up silly Billy bass to me.
They rock that from time to time because of their jazzness.
Right.
I just can't ease the pain. I need some drugs to help. While pollution fills my lungs and convolution fills my mind. On my legs do wake, I contemplate that living's less than fun. My fun does tingle when I think of being free from
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, this is very good too.
life is a bubble blown into this breath.
Wayo, wayo.
I am desperate to get rid
And you know what 145 is? 145 grams for a vinyl.
Oh.
It's about music. They do that a lot, where they just talk about music.
Why, is that why like
Forest time.
150 gram vinyl is like fancy? Because it's 2 or 3 grams more?
5.
5, whatever. Math.
I love that song.
Yeah.
That song
Pretty
makes me
fun.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Pretty fun chill song.
Yeah.
Doctor makes me happy.
It's such a good time. Let's do one more off the same album. I don't know how to pronounce this. Biani? Beanie. There you go. He says it right up at the top.
I like that little key line. That's fun.
Ooh, it just changed the tempo
Whoa.
on you.
Oh, we're mooching.
Yeah.
Minnie's in town.
Yep.
Minnie's in town.
Yeah.
That's a good song. Minnie the Mooch is a good
Hell
song.
yeah.
No. I'm kind of sick of hearing it referenced in ska music all the time. They can't help themselves.
Anytime there's a muted
They love
trumpet,
mooching. They mooch all the time.
that's just a muted trumpet.
They're mooching.
Oh, that's what you mean, is a mute trumpet.
Yeah.
No, they're mooching. Minnie's in town all the time.
What's the other one? There's Minnie the Moocher, and then there's... what's his other
Suit,
big-
right? No.
What, from Blues Brothers?
No, from, what's his name? The guy who got rotoscoped in old 30s cartoons.
I got what?
Now I'm going to look this up. Oh, wait, I got a computer in front of me. Vamp while I
You're
look this
thinking
up.
about like kind of like old school like Mickey Mouse shit? Or
No,
something?
like Fleischer cartoons.
Fleischer.
They
Cab
rotoscoped
Calloway, his
An
other
old
big song.
jazz guy? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
Cab Calloway. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, he looks.
It's a
he's got
big
the, he's got the mustache.
Wikipedia.
Cab Calloway's sweet.
Yeah, he's got a big wiki.
Yeah, and Minnie the Moocher was a big one, and they did the cartoon about
She
it.
was a low-down hoochie coocher.
Yeah, he's the Heidi Ho man.
Yeah.
Howdy, howdy, ho.
Again,
that's him.
that's just Blues Brothers for me. It's all
Oh, okay.
Blues Brothers. Yeah.
So I'm
No, I'm forgetting the Tumbleweed song.
What?
what the
Tumbleweed
hell?
song.
Rolling,
Yeah, that song. Yeah.
Rawhide?
Yeah.
The theme
Another
from
theme
Rawhide?
for Rawhide. That's like
I think it shows a tumbleweed in the Blues Brothers or something, or shoots to it.
No,
Anyways,
it's
that's
just the lyrics of the song are just that descriptive.
Tumbleweedy?
Yeah. They're in a bar in the movie
I
and
know.
they're
I
having
was like,
beer
do they
bottles
shoot
thrown
to
at
it?
them.
That song
That's
I remember.
like the best scene in the movie.
The only
by the
two
way.
scenes I remember is that one when they're doing, and I always was like, oh, that's an original Blues Brothers song, but it's not. And then all I remember is like Carrie Fisher with a gun at the end.
Yeah, I remember that part too.
You don't remember
Those
the
are the
part
two
where
things.
Carrie Fisher blows the building up with the bazooka from the car?
That's what I meant.
That's yeah.
I said Carrie
That's
Fisher
not
with
at
a
the end.
gun.
That's not
No,
the
that's
end,
in the
though.
middle.
That's
At
in
the
middle.
end, she has a gun.
Oh, I don't know. She
I've
was
watched
there
that
with a
movie a
gun.
lot.
Yeah, my mom watched it a lot, but I
Yeah,
only
she
picked up on
didn't
bits
want
and
us
pieces.
to watch it.
It was
Yeah.
a regular play at my dad's place when I was a
Yeah.
kid, for sure.
Let's go on to this is from an Outtakes album. This is Wandering. I believe it's live. Yeah.
Cool.
When they say and they say, and they say that this is home, but we've been walking
So they're like a
with no direction.
big live act. People celebrate them for their live
Yeah,
performance.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Super high energy.
Also, that lends to their jazziness, I assume.
Yeah.
Like, have wild changes and stuff is way more impressive live.
Oh yeah. And then just like honking improvised trumpets.
Woo! Everyone's cheering. So loud.
Oh, can you like hit it? I think I may have messed up the
Clip.
clip. Yeah.
I like the cheering.
Yay!
Peek behind the curtain. Rob made a mistake. I wonder if I'm going to see the same problem in this next one from the same album, Conspiracy. Let's find out. Now I'm worried.
That seems like a fun part of the song.
That was a pretty reggae start. Yeah, like a real.
So far, I didn't screw up too much.
This is all from one album?
Well, we just switched over to their outtakes from their first album.
Oh, you said outtakes.
time of the day. The answers they say are burning in the sun, are burning in the sun, are burning.
He also
us
scats a lot.
away.
This vocalist, I think, scats. Can't remember. One
like
of
the
them.
hee.
Also to the jazzy jazz.
Cool little breakbeat.
Yeah, their timing is really crazy.
Like I said, it's like
Music
smart people.
people,
music.
yeah.
Totally.
Music people love the Cat Empire.
It wasn't ska, but then there was a bubble and it became ska.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know about scatting.
I don't know about scatting
I think when
either.
it's, I'm assuming he's white. Maybe he's not.
Huh? Oh, that's a good
Why
question,
is
actually.
scatting not okay for white folks?
It just doesn't sound as good.
It's just made up words.
The origins of jazz were by black people, and it seems a little bit more organic to their struggle and the history of jazz music.
But what about
feeling of it.
Jonathan Davis in Korn?
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
Yeah, he. In fact, he is what I think of when I think of why scatting isn't cool.
Yeah, that made me realize why it's not cool for white
David Lee
people.
Roth?
You're literally just, yeah. I think Joey's having fun with this now. Why? Now I think he's just on one. They seem white, but I guess you don't know. He's hairy.
All right, Ska Daddy meter, Cat Empire.
You know what? They're definitely better looking than a lot of the ska bands.
Well, because they're not
Low-bar.
because
They're not wearing dumb shirts.
yeah, they're wearing just button ups.
They look
they're just
like reasonable
and
people.
sweaters. Like
They're pretty like
They're pretty hip.
they're like solid 777 across the board.
They're hips.
Yeah.
They're hipsters. They're cool people. They listen to cool music. They know how to read charts.
Yeah, they're educated in music theory.
Yeah.
I feel like Beardo pulls a lot of chicks.
I bet he does. I bet Beardo pulls a lot of chicks.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. This is a loose ass episode, man. This is ridiculous. All right. Welcome back to Checkered Past. We're here talking Cat Empire. Let's get into the album Two Shoes with the song Two Shoes.
How many more do you need?
I laugh because he said we're talking Cat Empire, and on the laptop it's just a Google image search of Danko Jones.
For those, that's so
That was off.
that was on the Patreon.
You gotta sign up if you wanna
hear
hear
about Danko
Danko
Jones.
Jones. Stanko Jones. Put some stank on it.
One day, one woman asked him, what do you to survive?
Already like
Stanko
oh,
Jones is when the anime version of Strong Bad plays in his band.
Oh yeah.
On my feet, I wear two shoes for dancing.
That's Stinko. Dang.
Yeah.
On my feet, they're paying tribute to.
I love the song.
Bobby Marley legacy.
So they give us like a little bit of Pachenka energy too.
For sure.
Yeah.
'Cause when I skating with my
Oh, there's also about skating.
Ice skating, right? Because they're in Australia.
Australia.
Ice skating.
Getting down and jumping out. These are some good things that I found.
Yeah, this is for sure Pachenka adjacent. Pachenka adjacent.
Pachenka Jason. Yeah.
Pache.
Minus the Europe and minus the soccer chants.
Yeah, also, it doesn't sound super leftist right now, but
They have good politics.
That's good.
Notable good politics. They tend to mostly sing about dancing and
That's
music.
fun, though.
That's
yeah,
good.
But
And skating.
And skating. Well, and that was also about dancing. I had two shoes for dancing.
On
is what it says.
Sloppy Seconds, like Meatball and Big Dipper's podcast, he does that. Meatball does this thing where he like says someone's name, but like does so like let's say Danko Jones, he'd be like Stanko Jones, why do you stink? Or like Pachenko Jones. So I'm like, we got to do that with our guests. Like he's like Nicole Byer, like or you gotta. It's
Nicole
very
Byers
good.
Fire.
Yeah, or Nicole Fire. Do you like fire? Like things like that, and then like really like spitball really fast like puns on their name that don't really work. It's very good.
puns that don't really work. Who would do that in the podcast?
Next up, Saltwater from Two Shoes. Two Shoes is a good album. It's pretty jazzy, but it's great. Now
You
they're just going
mentioned
for
skating last time, and this one's salt water. Is this one going to have surfing?
it. Swimming.
This is very fun. This is a good time.
Did they get the Minions on the track?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
This is very Minion. I have on TikTok they'll like auto cut, but they'll like choose from like your favorites, and for some reason the beer Minion song is like in my favorites, so it'll like make different auto cuts to the like beer by the Minions.
Beautiful. I danced to this.
This asks the question, what if old school ska music was way faster?
Yeah.
I don't really like this.
No?
No. I'm sorry, I just would never listen to it. It's good music, but I would never, ever, ever like put this on.
This is phenomenal.
But if you were like
So
walking somewhere in the summer and there's a band
not
in
what
like
I
a
would put on.
pavilion playing and you're playing this,
sure.
you'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I would. But if I was going for a walk, I wouldn't put it in my headphones.
Hot damn, that's a good song.
That's because you want to listen to Big Dipper podcast.
Yeah, true. He's a sexual deviant.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Now from the album Cinema, Shoulders. That's the song. Oh, it's right in front of me. I should have just looked.
Saw you walking up the wall like the exorcist. And when you saw me there you called, can you spare a fifth? I used to know you when
Oh, not 4/4, hey?
Yeah. They lean in more on the not traditional ska
See, this
stuff.
is better to me. This is good. This is like, I'm like, oh, okay.
This is a very ska song.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
I saw your mom the other day. She asked me how you were. Said one day you'll be fine.
It's more of a groove I can get into.
She told me as she
You thought it just like went too much on the last
Yeah,
one?
I don't
It's
know.
just
I
like-
could never like jam out to that.
It was
I
pretty,
get-
the last one was pretty boppy and happy, whereas this one's more of like a ghost
Got a little more,
towny kind of vibe.
this is so much
sure.
more for me.
Yeah.
I would listen to this again. I would listen to this.
So famously, like Cat Empire, like shedded a couple members recently, and so they're a much different band than they used to be. And it's the fans are saying it's not really Cat Empire when it's not like the whole group makes it. So
Right. The age old argument about member turnover,
what is it? The Argo? Do you know that saying?
like the ship of Theseus thing.
Yeah, well, the
Basically.
Argo, Jason's ship, which was, if you took apart all the pieces of Jason's ship, the Argo, and then put new pieces back on, is it still the Argo? Yeah.
Yeah, still the same ship. Is
It
it?
is still the same ship.
Is it?
Technically, the keel is what makes it a ship. Did you know that?
Yeah,
if the
how does
keel breaks, you cannot fix the ship.
So same deal with people, right? If you keep the spine and just switch out everything else, same person.
Yep.
Simple as
Just like
that.
exactly like
Fuck.
the spine.
Look at that's
Smart.
been a like a
It's a smart
philosophical
podcast.
problem for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
10 seconds, we had it figured out.
Yeah.
So why did those members leave?
Of the Argo or of Cat Empire?
Cat Empire.
Why did all the boards off of that ship leave?
The
Rob?
story of Jason and the Argonauts is wild. Of course, because my kid listens to so much like Greek mythology podcasts, I know all about it. But it's a wacky story.
I'm not as familiar. Unfortunately, I just had Noah's Ark shoved down my throat in Sunday school.
Stay tuned for Mythological Past, the Greek cast.
That'd
Coming
be fun.
soon.
Wouldn't not do it. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say about
Zeus cast?
He's,
Norse cast would be
he's
more
that.
fun.
Norse
problematic.
cast. He's problematic. and
All mythology is when you dig into it.
There is
Speaking of a sexual deviant, Zeus.
Yeah.
there's a podcast called Let's Talk About Myths, Baby, and it's all about like the problematic politics of mythology.
Like, let's talk about sex, baby. That's
with
the
myths.
play. That's not a good pun.
Let's talk about it's better than the shit Rob does at the beginning of the
No.
podcast.
ACDC next episode.
Yeah,
for a Ska
exactly.
That was a good one.
Not the other one.
Fun. Call Me Home is the next song from Cinema.
Sometimes I feel no warmer. Sometimes I feel no ground. Sometimes I feel
So the reason why they left is just cuz.
Yeah, it says they retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just didn't know if there
Yeah,
was
that's fine.
a sexual deviant in the
No,
band.
this isn't like,
A pop punk band.
yeah, Burger Records or Lost Prophets.
Yeah, Jesus, that one's dark.
That's probably the worst one,
That's the
right?
worst one.
Can we agree
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
worst
Oh, yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Awful.
And
And
you
if
Google
there's
that.
one
I'm
that's
not gonna
even
repeat
worse
it.
than that,
Yeah,
I don't
don't
even want to
Google
hear
it.
about it.
I don't wanna
to be
hear
honest. Yeah.
This is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's good.
So this album is, I think, in the middle, Cinema. Yeah, this is 2010, and it's their 5th album.
And sorry, when did they start?
2003.
Okay, so they've been around 20 years. If they're still doing stuff.
That was like
Yeah.
a Living End amount of ska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Call Me Home, and Living End has a song Carry Me Home.
Which
Everybody wants to go home in Australia.
Call Me or Carry Me.
And we move on to the album Steal the Light. The song is called Prophets in the Sky.
But not the money kind. The God kind.
The Bunny Prophets?
money.
Money.
Yeah, like that show that you like
Bunny.
with Marcus Lemonis.
Rob's kind of a Marcus Lemonis. That's a compliment.
I
Non-derogatory.
have no idea what you're talking about.
The Prophet.
Oh, right. I'm aware. Okay. Got it.
Corazon.
Gotta listen to it.
Me? Corazon?
Your Corazon.
Cousin. Had to happen.
Agent T.
Agent T.
Agent T. Does our podcast have too many inside jokes?
No. Does Comedy Bang Bang has too many inside jokes?
Yeah. It does. Inscrutable to listen to for a new listener. I listened to all 4 of those best of episodes of Comedy Bang Bang,
So good.
and it was so good, but I was like, this doesn't help a new listener.
This is really good.
This is the song?
Yeah, this is great.
So you can see, like,
This has kind of got like a Curtis Mayfield kind of
Yeah,
vibe
this
to
is
it.
for me. These last 2 songs are my favorite songs.
I
to
love
listen
so
to.
what I'm learning is the less ska they got, the more you liked them.
That's not true. The other one that I liked was ska.
It's a
Or
little
the
bit
one
more
before.
like chill.
What's this
chill,
song
relax.
called? I like that. It's kind of,
Prophets in the Sky.
I like that a lot. I'm putting it on my playlist.
Nice. Still Young is on the same album. Maybe this will also make your playlist.
Let's find out.
The horns are great. Like, their
Yeah.
horns sound amazing. They're always right where there should be.
I like definitely. What's this album?
Steal the Light.
Okay, I'm a Still the Light fan.
Yeah, this is a little bit later. This was 2013.
You know me. I'm a modern bitch.
Look at this. Look at this album art. Isn't it crazy? This is like pen and pixel, but like fancy.
Is that appropriation? I'm just kidding. I don't think it's anything.
I don't think
It's
anything.
It's everything.
Those cats are fully imperial.
It's like a non-denominational headdress.
Yeah. One of these cats is, I think, playing a trumpet. It's very strange.
There's a microphone. So they've developed electrical technology and sound
Almost like a
engineering.
Mayan headdress, but also like an indigenous.
The song is very good.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the other ones, but this is definitely the sound I like.
My guess
Ooh,
as
yeah,
far
this
as
is groovy.
reference for that photo would likely be more probably Australian Aborigine than
Right.
indigenous.
Right.
Yeah.
Not Maori,
guess.
because
No.
that's
No, just
Aborigine.
Aboriginal.
just
Yeah.
Aboriginal.
Yeah. Let's polish this episode off with Que Sera Ahora from the album Rising with the Sun.
Well, woo, you know?
This is 2016.
And to be honest, this one's kind of giving me like red wine vibes, kind of.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know. It's like a neutral comment about it.
I mean, maybe. So I feel like UB40 is a TromBonus in the future.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be,
No.
and I know people don't. There are some UB40 stands out there.
Maybe like a pop reggae kind of ska TromBonus, and they could be in there with a few other groups.
With Magic.
Yeah, yes.
Magic is like
What's
my
the Magic song that was
God.
big? What was it? What
Fuck,
was it?
what was it? Magic exclamation mark.
Magic.
Magic. God, I hated them.
Magic.
That was.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. Maybe they're fine and they're cool dudes, but
That
I
one
really
song,
didn't like
though,
it.
was on
They
the
sounded
radio.
like
Too much.
They sounded like Disney.
All that's coming to mind is Amber's the color.
Rude.
What, how did it go?
Why you gotta be so rude?
Oh yeah, no, sorry, that's good. I love that song. I remember pretending to not, and then I was like, "You gotta marry that girl, marry her anyway." Doesn't matter what you say.
Came out at the same time
Why
as your
you gotta
favorite
be
Cat
so
Empire
rude?
album too. Just for the record,
It's a good year.
2013.
Yeah, the 2013. That was a good year. That was the
Magic
year I
was
went to hair
Canadian,
school.
correct?
Yeah,
Had
They're
Toronto.
Canadian.
Yeah, they definitely. It seems to me someone at some record label in Toronto was like, "Il Scarlet's great, but we need it to be lamer."
When
And
we
then
get
they made
married, can we
Magic.
get married
Yeah.
to Magic Rude?
Yep.
Aw. Yeah, like it's
that
your
be like-
walkout song. Oh,
It's the bride walkout song. Like, it's like different music,
But like
and then
finger style acoustic though.
No, we get Rat Poison to fucking cover it, or Alter Ego because he won't be in it. So Alter Ego will cover Magic.
No,
oh
he
my
should
god,
be in it. He should be
He's
in it. And he just puts the bass down and he comes walking over, and then it's like a no bass band.
He has,
for like the rest
he has
of
the
it.
headset. He has a headset.
It's a headset.
So yeah, because he's singing
For my
to his
bass
whole
singer,
guy.
it's like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, so he can get married still. So he's just
Marry that girl.
I'm gonna marry her
Why you
anyway.
gotta be?
It's so rude.
And then I look kind of offended. And then I'm less offended
I
when he
would be
says I'm
offended.
going to marry her anyway. And then I'm like, okay.
It's a good thing we spitballed
It's a
this
bit,
screenplay
yeah.
right here on the pod.
Obviously, the wedding's going to be a bit. It's a sketch comedy performance.
As well written as anything else we've done.
Yeah.
All right, let's close this shit up. We're done. I had to build a band, but we just fucked around for way too long to do that. All right. Thanks for listening to Checkered Past. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Checkered Past Pod, or send us an email at checkeredpastpod@gmail.com. Support the podcast. You can sign up for the Checkerhead Patreon to get the episodes uncut in both audio or video format. Or you can buy some merch at checkeredpast.ca. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. This episode is produced and engineered by Joey. And our TromBonus theme was provided by Keelan. And next week we'll be doing the Slack Brack of Madness March 2023 with Round 1, Part 1. Go back and listen to our pre-show if you want to get ready for that.
Also, in 2.5 weeks, we will be in Austin, Texas at SPI Fest.
Oh yeah, this does come out during that time. So yes,
Yeah.
spifest.org for tickets for whatever few might be left.
I don't know if there's any left even, but
there was
Fest.
there's very few less when I checked a couple days ago.
there was
so.
one 2-day ticket
Do you
left.
think anyone will be
I don't
like
know about
sad?
single days.
Like a bunch of spies are buying it and they're like excited for their spy convention?
We are
Yes.
opening the SPI versus SPI Fest.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I should tell Chris that.
I already did.
Oh, dang it. See, I'm disappointed because I didn't do it first. Yeah, we'll be opening the Friday night. We'll be the very first act on stage, and we'll have
We're
some
going to cut a
merch.
big ribbon with a big comic pair of scissors.
And we're going to have special guests. We might have some pop-ins, and then we're going to be around the festival grounds interviewing folks. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be good.
gonna be
And
great.
we'll start releasing those episodes however we feel like it, either through the Patreon, but the live episode for sure will be on the main feed.
I'm
So
gonna do
keep
my
your eyes
best
peeled.
not to just get drunk and yell.
We're first. So
Well,
But we're going to be there earlier in the day, so we'll see.
yeah. Well, until next time, I'm Rob.
Celine.
Joey.
And in the immortal words of Cat Empire, that dose of 145 has put the life back in my breath.